So, sorry you have to look at me through all this stuff. I have a question. I have a clunk in my front right wheel. Some guy heard it and said that some guy, it's a Chinese mechanic around here, he said it was a universal joint that was bad or loose, and recommended that I not turn on the four-wheel drive till I get that fixed. A, is that likely? And B, more importantly, is that something you think I can do myself? Because I have replaced the U-joint on the drive shaft for the Nova. Is it a similar kind of thing? Or am I going to have to, like, oh, you need a press and all that stuff to get parts out? Have somebody else do it. The other thing is, it's my daily driver. So I really don't like doing work that I haven't done before, you know, this caliber of work on something I'm not familiar with, haven't done it before, on my daily driver. So I don't want to render it broken and then have to have somebody fix it. Oh yeah, and have it towed to the mechanic. So I'm very happy with my mechanic. They're fair and thorough, but that could be an expensive thing. So anyway, it's a clunk. It does sound like a universal joint, maybe going clunk, 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 clunk. It is based on or related to the RPMs of the wheel, and it sounded like it might be like 2 clunks per rotation of the tire, which would make sense if it's something sloshing back and forth. So that's my inquiry. I can maybe do a video. It doesn't do it all the time of the sound, but anyway, that's that. Form of domestic terrorism. Doesn't work with those. Sanding filler. So sanding this surface was tricky because it's got a slight bow that way and then a slight bow this way, so it's like a Pringles chip. A Pringle? I guess it's a Pringle. Which is very hard to sand with the long Durablock. So in fact I found I was getting myself into trouble because only the edges of the Durablock were sanding, and you know, I was going this way and this way, and I started putting a trough in my sanding. So I switched over to a custom arrangement. I used my thin Durablock with a dry sponge under it, and that gave me a decent sanding profile. Actually, before getting the Durablock, the sponge was my favorite backer, or my favorite block to use, because it was able to get around profiles and things like that. So I went very slowly, kept checking with my, feeling it and using the brush, dusting it off, and I think I've got a pretty good go at it here. I need to pick up some more wax and grease remover so I can spray it down and double check it, but it was looking pretty good the last time I checked. So, and more whoop-de-doo fun, discovered a new low spot. That's alright, that's what this whole process is for, I guess. Sanding with a guide coat and making sure everything's straight. I want to get it straight now so that when I do my high build, my 2K, I'm just sanding that down instead of finding all this kind of crap and trying to work it then. So if I can get it straight now, I'm saving myself disappointment later is how I look at it. So what else? Nothing else. It's just all sanding. So I don't know why I didn't see this before. What's up with that? So this is almost aligned with the fattened pillar there. And then this, so was this hit in? Because the body lines, all that, you know, from here down, all lines up. This looks good, I guess. Maybe it pops out a little bit, out this way. But then that just seems all crunched in. And I don't know if you'll be able to see it. Let's see, can you see? The glass appears to be broken under here, but that edge is really super smooth, like it was machined or gone over. So I think it was installed that way because it's below the weather strip or the felt line, and there's no glass in the door. But you know, is that knocked in that way? And is that something that I can fix? Because they're about the, well, I don't know. It just seems really weird. It's just all fitting together stupid there. So, I mean, I can live with it. It just, I didn't really realize it till today.